Living on the road is the most incredible thing I've had a chance to experience. But after more than 10 years traveling the world, and after having hitchhiked more than 11,000 kilometers across South America, I need a break. And today, more than ever, I feel like I need a home. That's why Clea's story caught my attention. With her boyfriend Jan, they have the most incredible story as they hitchhiked the world and traveled on their kick scooter for many years, living life as free as birds. But when COVID hit and all the borders closed, they didn't just sit there hoping things would get better. They decided to build a place they could call home. And that's how they decided to build their own bamboo house with their bare hands. And this is their story.
Hi, I'm Clea. I'm from the Philippines and I've been traveling the world for 3 years now. The biggest challenge for me was to actually make the change. I was scared at first. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to expect, but I took that step and it completely changed my life. I came from a place where family, education, and career is the topmost priorities in life. So when I decided to quit my job and embark on this journey, my parents was very worried about me and my future. I lost my job in Singapore year 2016. That's when I packed my stuff in a 30-liter backpack and I decided to travel. I was in Malaysia at the time when I met Jan. He was also traveling alone. Meeting him feels like meeting an old good friend. It felt like home. We like to connect with locals and to immerse ourselves with the local culture. And we also like to travel very slowly to small villages. So we found that hitchhiking and volunteering as well as traveling with our kick scooter is the best way to do it. The best thing was traveling with our kick scooters. We just attach our heavy backpacks into it and off we go. It helps us reach distances like 10 kilometers faster than walking, and it actually looks funnier than you think. We look like two adults on a kick scooter playing around the block with their huge backpacks on it. It is a dream to own a piece of land, but it was mainly because of the pandemic. We couldn't leave the island, so we decided to build our own native hut, our Bahay Kubo, so we have a place to stay. We don't have any experience on building a house before.
Yes! First pole standing!
Very strong.
It's very strong.
We started from zero. We learned everything by experience and by observing how a native bamboo house was made, and this includes countless of trips around the neighborhoods, watching every details of how it was made, and we also watch videos online. The biggest challenge was starting the construction with a little knowledge and lack of tools. We only had a hammer, a bolo, and a saw when we first started, and the rest was from the local people who stopped by while we were working. They offered some tools that we could use.
Day 3, we're going to make the foundation already. So yesterday Jan dug a hole. It's one foot, I think, 1 foot deep. Or more or less 1 foot deep, and then yeah, so today we're going to put the cement on it and then wait until it dries up. Alright, so this is the finished product. The cement is already 2 days old, so I'm pretty sure that it's already dry inside. And so this is the perno. It looks really strong that it can hold the tree, so I am pretty much convinced that our poles will be really good. So this is the bamboo Jan cut when I was away for 2 days. So, wow, baby, you really did a great job.
When I cut this, it was green. Now it turned brown because you have to leave it on the sun for a few days.
I know. And this one is going to be our floor. Right? Are we gonna cut it yet?
Yeah, we have to break out.
Okay. The thing now is we're gonna figure out is how are we going to take all of this bamboo while riding a motorcycle. It might take us 3 trips, baby.
Street ha. Ikaw yung carpenter ngayon. Ako yung taga-video lang.
Guys,
Pindutin.
this is the amakan. This is made of bamboo. Bamboo ba ito, kuya?
Oo.
Bamboo. And this is going to be the wall, just like this. Look at this. Okay.
Everything we built there was simple and functional, and we did it all by ourselves, except for the roof because we are not quite sure how to tie the nipa, so we asked 2 local guys to help us. But we are there during the whole process, we are observing, we are learning from them. It was nice.
So we're testing out if it's waterproof or not. Look at it. You did it! Are you
Good.
happy?
Ready for rainy season.
Yeah.
And the next thing we know, we are already doing the kitchen in the terrace roof.
Huh? I'm halfway.
See? Wow.
Dirty kitchen, literally.
Literally.
Life in our Bahay Kubo is very simple and peaceful, yet can be challenging. We wake up with the sound of birds singing early in the morning and fall asleep with the relaxing sound of crickets and insects at night.
Alright, so this is the terrace. This is where we usually hang out when it's too hot outside, and this is where we usually eat our lunch almost every day. And this room over here, this is the living room and the bedroom. You know, there's no chairs or tables in here, but instead we installed this hammock where you can sit down, enjoy the view, and lie down at the same time. Relax, relax.
We typically wake up very early in the morning, getting some chores done like watering the plants, making breakfast, doing laundry, and some construction work are done as well in the morning and late afternoon because it gets really hot during the day to work under the sun. Some days we hike and other days we go to the beach. We use clay stove to cook our food instead of gas. Early morning or late afternoon we go out to collect fallen twigs and branches and dried leaves because that's what we use to make fire.
So this right here is our fridge. Yes, we do have a fridge. We don't have electricity, but we have a fridge. Anyway, so we just buy ice every day and we keep it in here to keep it cool. This is where we store all our veggies or anything that could easily go bad. So yeah, pretty simple and functional. The second thing is the toilet. Ta-da! Before anything else, I'd like to say that this is not your typical toilet, and I'm pretty sure that we're the only household in this area of Cebu that has this kind of toilet. Take a look at this. So this is our toilet. Come on. Ta-da! Everything here is simple but functional. And this is our composting toilet, purely environmental and 100% organic.
Our goal was to plant as many fruit-bearing trees as possible around the property, so we started collecting the seeds of the fruits that we eat every day and we planted them. So we are hoping that one day these trees will give us fruits and shade during hot summer days. We spent more or less 20,000 pesos for building our house, which is approximately $400. And our living expenses doesn't really cost that much. I would say $1 or $2 a day, mainly because we live very simply and also we cook our own food. And whenever we go outside to eat, we never eat in an expensive restaurant. We just eat at local eatery. Huge plan of traveling Europe once again. But yes, definitely we're going back to the Philippines, but I guess it's not anytime soon. We like to think about how we live our life. It's like a book that another chapter closes and now we're about to create the next one. It's not that we don't have money, we just choose to travel this way. We sleep wherever, we eat whatever food available on the table. We just simply live by our means and we stop longing for material things. And last month I gave birth to our precious daughter, Amanda. Hi! And we are really beyond excited to take her with us during our travel.
What are we having for breakfast?
Sunny side up eggs. The bed is finally done. We actually sleep here last night. As you can see, these are different bamboos because we cut out new. And these are the old bamboos. That's why it's like half and half. We are doing the flooring. I mean, it's not really that difficult, but it takes so much time to do it. I thought we're just gonna finish it in half day, but we haven't even reached halfway yet.